Connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first now from Yankee Stadium. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the right fielder.
And that's in there for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2, scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. With that, here's how hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Out in front of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Weekly hit towards first. Voit fields it cleanly, clips it behind his back, and safe at first on a bang-bang play. That last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
I know we got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tanaka is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Torres.
Line towards center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on super utility man Brock Holt. Have glove, will travel. He packs them all. This guy, and he plays them all above adequately. From third base, second, both outfield spots, and creates havoc on the base pass. This guy is a manager's dream.
And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting it.
Here's Kendrys Morales, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's collected 11 hits in 38 ABs. He's also hit 3 home runs. This one's blooped out toward right center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Batting ninth.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Line toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
He's set. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Betts is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Grounded, foul. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kendrys Morales. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
On the mound, he might have let up a little bit, knowing the fact he was facing the 9-hitter, but you just can't do that. Goes to show there are no weaknesses in any of these lineups.
Now batting.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Luke Voigt. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Now here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High pop up. Tanaka waits on it. 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the run is Benintendi. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. And he will coast in the second with a leadoff double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Frazier is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Holt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off on. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Has a look, now the
Jackie
pitch.
Bradley.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's the splitter there, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. Marcus Walden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding into the box, Torres. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Holt over to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes this the other way to gone.
The designated hitter, Kendry.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And up next, the switch-hitting power bat of Kendrys Morales. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bogarts has it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. And he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Left fielder, Andrew.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low with the splitter, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today. Not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in at the plate, Brett Gardner. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt,
will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. To short, hit hard. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, and a Yankee threat goes by the board. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 4-0. Now batting, Rafael Devers. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 1. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogarts. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if they'll fish.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Here's Brock Holt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Got him on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Didi Gregorius.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Devers is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he makes the catch for the second out. Riding in once again, Clint Frazier. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Grounded. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, but they're in front 4-0. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Splitter misses, and it's 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a. Stepping up to the plate, Kendrys Morales. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Kendrys Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's
now
clean.
batting,
3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
LeMahieu.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. Bogarts to his left. He's there. Hope for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh,
Now
that
batting.
double play gave him a
The center
really
fielder.
good chance to minimize the
Aaron
damage here.
Hicks.
One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Left side, but well foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Leading
and Dan,
off
what's
for
gone
the
wrong
Red
for
Sox.
this lineup today?
The
They're
left
only
fielder,
3 outs away from being
Andrew
shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Again, another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Gregorius has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ball game.
Yeah, Matty, he's going to finish this one on adrenaline if he's allowed to. We'll see how the manager plays this one. I know guys like Dan Plesac were locked and loaded in this position.
Oh, this is right now a dream if you're out in that bullpen right now. Your starting pitcher gets you into the 9th inning. The guys that, if they do get up in the 9th inning, these are the best relievers, and they're just lurking out there. What a terrific job up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. This will get foul for strike 2. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against